Hey guys, my name is Cynthia and welcome to my channel, Graciously Growing. Now, if this is your first time viewing this channel, welcome. This channel is about two things that I love, and that is growing plants and growing in the Word of God. And for all of you who are not new, whether you're subscribed or not, thank you for returning. Now, it's been quite a while since I've made a video. I've been quite busy with life, and I just simply did not have the time or the energy. But my plant collection, for the most part, is still doing well. And today I've decided to share with you my favorite genius of plants, which if you know anything about me, you know my very favorite genius of plants is Aglaonemas, hands down. After that probably would be Hoyas. And so I have quite a few. They're all around me right now. Quite a few new Aglaonemas that I have acquired since the last time I made a video. And I also want to update you on the Aglaonemas that that are not new but have been growing all spring and summer long and are doing well. So let's get right into it. As you can see behind me, right now I'm in my plant room. Instead of having to move the camera around the home, I decided to bring all of the Aglaonemas here in my plant room and share them with you, other than a few that are just too big. And I will probably share those at the end of today's video. So this is my plant room. This is the only window in my plant room, and the plants that you see right here are on top of my Mills Bowl wide cabinet. And as you can see over here in the corner is my Mills Bowl tall. This area right here is going to be another Mills Bowl tall cabinet. One of my friends, Sally, is selling one, and it's my birthday month. I keep forgetting. I'll be 50, Jesus. I think I'll be 56 on October 16th. And so my gift to myself will be a new Mills Bowl tall. But I do have quite a few Aglaonemas on my Mills Bowl wide. Let's start with this one. Okay, so this beauty, this is my Aglaonema Ghost, and you could just look at her and see why she's called the Aglaonema Ghost. Now, I actually purchased this plant in South Carolina when I was visiting my mom. I purchased it from a local Walmart in that area, and I brought it back on the plane. It was definitely not the size that it is now. It's grown. I would say it probably has doubled in its size, and I just love this plant. It is absolutely gorgeous. Now, since I bought it, I have seen this plant here. Of course, after I get it from South Carolina, I've seen it in, where have I seen this plant? I think I've seen this plant in, oh my God, I think it was Home Depot that I saw this plant. And so, yeah, you can find them, but it is really beautiful. I love it almost looks like it has a powder on the leaves, and because it has that white, like, powdery look on it, and it is a beauty. And that is the first Aglaonema that I want to share with you. All right, let's put her back. Let's see. I guess I'll go from the top to the bottom. Now, this Aglaonema here, let me take her off her throne. Now, this is Aglaonema Golden Madonna, if you didn't know. And my gosh, I have 3 of these. I have this one in my plant room. I have one about this size, or it may be a little smaller, in my dining room area, and then I have one that is a little bigger. I think it might be a little bigger in my living room. If I remember, I will put I'll put a little clip in of the bigger size Aglaonema Golden Madonna. But this is one of my favorite Aglaonemas. I love the white stems, and I have her staked in the back. Even though she's not leaning over, but I did have an Aglaonema that I loved that snapped on me. So now I'm a little paranoid. And so I just decided I was going to give her just a little bit more support. Because once she snaps, it's too late. So I said, rather be safe than sorry. But she is growing. Now she was not, I'm just checking to see if she needs water, but she's good. She was pretty small when I got her, but she loves this plant room. I think she loves the humidity. And so she has continued to grow. And I just love coming in here and looking at her on her little throne. Now, right by her is, I don't know the name of this Aglaonema. One thing about Home Depot, and I've gotten quite a bit of my Aglaonemas from Home Depot and Lowe's, and they are good about saying it's an Aglaonema, but not giving you the actual identification of the plant. And so I'm thinking, I think I said this was a golden papaya, but don't quote me on that. If you know the name of this Aglaonema, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. But she's another beauty, and then her pedestals are like a white, soft pink, light pink color. And then all of the beautiful colors in her leaves, from the green to the pinks. It's just, she's a beauty. Sometimes she has like this lime green going on here. And then the pink going down the middle. I just love her. She's a beauty. She's doing well. And she also enjoys being in here. Now, these three Aglaonemas that I just showed you. Hold on, let me figure out how to put her back. Okay. These three Aglaonemas that I just showed you, they're not new. And neither is the next one that I'm going to show you. This is my Aglaonema Camouflage. She is adorable. Look at those leaves. Look at just a little fatigue. Just like, army fatigue uniform. Isn't she gorgeous? I put her in the window here for the summer. She didn't like it. And so she was really not doing well. She's recovering now, but I think it was too much sunlight. And then she kept drying out. Generally, I water my plant room once a week, but I would water her, come back like 3 days later, and she was really dry. But like I said, that was in the middle of summer, and I don't think it was a smart idea to place her there. And so since I moved her, I'd also repotted her and changed her soil. She seems to be doing okay, but she is a beauty. And she was on my wish list as well. This one, however, is new. This is they call this the Aglaonema Pink Princess. I'm trying to see if you can look at those leaves. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. She's a beauty. She's new. I got her from one of our local nurseries. They have been getting in quite a few Aglaonemas, and I have just been loving it. She reminds me of a Aglaonema, what is it? Because I'm going to show that in a minute. I think Pink Damnation. But they say she's an Aglaonema Pink Princess. And she's gorgeous. And she sits right there. This one here is an Aglaonema Spring Snow. What a name. That's what it says. It's an Aglaonema Spring Snow. Now, to me, she kind of looks like a Aglaonema White Dalmatian, but I can see a little bit difference, and I just love her. And she's new. I got her the same time that I got the Pink Princess, and she's nice and full, and she hasn't missed a beat. So she's doing well. Now, I have so many Aglaonemas on the floor here. I'm just trying to see which way we're going to go. I think we're going to go this way. Now, this is another Aglaonema that I have purchased. And I think I have her in a bigger size. I think this is the same. I'm looking at them. I think this is the same Aglaonema. Okay, and again, she came without a name, and so I'm not quite sure what she is. I know she's an Aglaonema, but I don't know exactly what her identity is. So if you know, please leave it in the comment section. She's new as well. I got her since the last time I made a video. She's absolutely gorgeous. And I think, you guys, this one right here is the same. Oh my God, she's heavy. I think this is the same plant, just in a bigger size. I may be wrong. Again, Home Depot, and all it says is Aglaonema. They have quite a few of these. And she actually, this big one lives in my dining room area, and the smaller one that I showed you stays here in my plant room. But I think this is the same plant. What do you guys think? So here's this one. See if I can hold them at the same time. And here is this one. Let's see. Now that I'm looking, I think it is the same. I think it is the same. But nevertheless, I have the small one and I have the big one. All right, what am I going to show you next? Let's keep going this way. This is an older Aglaonema that I've had for quite a while. I don't know the name of this one either. This one was struggling quite a bit. And I don't like it when they get leggy like this. So what I'm going to do, I just haven't had the time. And when I do have the time, I can't find the pot. Because I know someone was saying that when they get leggy like this, you can get a longer pot. A deeper pot, and then you can just plant it deeper so that you don't have to see the unsightly stems with no leaves. And so that's what I'm going to do for her, and then I'll be happy with her. But she is pretty as well, but I have no idea what type of Aglaonema this is. Again, most of the Aglaonemas that I can identify I got from Home Depot. They're good at doing that. Next is Aglaonema White Dalmatian. I actually have another one of these that I'm going to show you. I've had this one for a while. Again, it's leggy. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to get a deeper pot and just put her deeper in so that I don't have to look at the lower stems where there are no leaves. Although she does have baby, she has a few baby leaves coming in on the bottom. And so she may grow out and cover this part. So we'll see what I do with her. And the other one that I have that looks just like that is this beauty right here. I really do believe this is the same plant. This one lives in my bedroom. And she is not leggy at all. I think my Aglaonemas that are leggy, I think they get like that when they don't get enough sun and they're trying to reach to the sun. And I think that's what happened. Okay, so next, let's try this one here. This is new, and she has my middle name, Aglaonema Christina. Isn't she gorgeous? And I got this from the local nursery. And I love the fact that they always identify the type of Aglaonema it is. And so I try to keep the tags. I repotted her, but I was able to peel off the tag and put it on the new nursery pot so that I will always know what she is. And she has a new leaf coming in right there. But this is the Aglaonema Christina. And she lives in my bedroom. I'm going to do, since it's been a while, I'm going to do a tour of my plant areas in the near future. Let's try this one next. Here's another one that I really don't know what it is. It looks like one that I already showed you, but it's just a little bit different. It's definitely not an Aglaonema Ghost, because the Aglaonema Ghost does not have the yellow veining going down the middle. But again, I don't know. Look, she has some roots growing out. I don't know what she is, but she's a beauty. If you know, let me give you a really good look. Please let me know what she is so I can properly identify her. Okay, I think this is probably the last one that I don't have a proper identification for. This one is growing like crazy. I want to show you. Look at all the babies. Can you see that? I'm trying not to drop dirt everywhere. But look at all the babies on the bottom. They're all around. And that is just absolutely amazing. And I love pink and green colored Aglaonemas. She's doing very well. She loves it here in the plant room and has rewarded me by giving me a bunch of little babies. I was thinking about taking them out, but I've decided to let her just grow and be really big and bushy. So yeah, she's adorable. If you know the name of this Aglaonema, let me know. Okay. Next we have, this is an Aglaonema Siam, S-I-A-M. And this is actually two plants because, again, leggy. And you see that I had to give them support. So I put these two plants together, and it looks really pretty now. And this plant right here, it lives in my the entryway of my home. That's where it lives. Yeah. It is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this is a beauty right here. My friend Aisha loves this particular plant. So if you're watching this video, hello. I did have the ID for this plant and I lost it, but I believe it was an Aglaonema. I want to say Red Valentine. I think that was the name of it. And she just pushes out just almost complete. Look at this leaf. It's completely pink. Not any green at all. Beautiful. And then this one has just the edging is just a little bit of green around the edge. She is absolutely gorgeous. And then she has a few leaves like this. I just love her. And when I got her, she was really tiny. So she's growing. I see new leaves are coming out. She's doing well. She lives in my bedroom. Okay. Here's another one that lives in my bedroom. This is an Aglaonema Pink Dalmatian. And you could probably tell why. All the little spots she has. Look at her. I'm going to have to repot her very soon. But she's doing well. She lives in my bedroom as well. I love when I'm laying down at night to look at all of my beautiful Aglaonemas. I have, like, by my window, it's like a wall of Aglaonemas. I'm going to share that with you guys in one video. And she's about to bloom. But yeah, she is adorable. Next is this beauty. Let's see. Here's one that they just told me it's an Aglaonema, which helps me. Oh, no, they gave me the name of this one. This is an Aglaonema Silver Haze. I'm not sure why it would be called a Silver Haze, but nevertheless, that is the name, that's the tag, Aglaonema Silver Haze. Funny thing is, I don't see any silver in this plant, but she is a beauty. You see she has 2 new leaves coming in right here. She is a beauty. Next, I have this beauty. This is a Aglaonema stripe. I actually have a really big one in my entryway, and I will put in a clip somewhere around now. It's a really big one, and I definitely wasn't not going to try to bring that upstairs. But she is gorgeous, and you can tell why she's called an Aglaonema stripe. Look at that. Really good name for her. And she's really, the big one is really, really gorgeous. Okay, believe it or not, I'm not done. I'm trying to figure out, how I'm gonna get these other ones. Give me a minute. Okay. All right, here we go. Try not to trip over Aglaonemas. Here's another Aglaonema that I have that is pretty old, and it has that same problem being very leggy. So I'm gonna put this in a deeper pot. But I really do like this one. I wanna say that this is the same. This is the same plant. Let me see. So yeah, that's the same. I think this is a pink Dalmatian too, because it looks the same. And it's getting really nice and pretty on the top. Look at that. It's really pretty. It's just that all of this is not cute. So I am on the hunt for deeper pots. I just haven't been able to find any. And then I'm gonna bury her a little deeper and try to give her more light so that she doesn't get so leggy. But she's absolutely gorgeous. Another pink Dalmatian. So let's put her back. Okay. I have another Aglaonema here. Again, one I got from Home Depot. And one of the problems with the Aglaonemas in here, I think I've solved the problem because I've got some more grow lights. And so I don't think my Aglaonemas are struggling for light like they were. This one is another one that's leggy. However, it has a whole new plant coming in. Can you see that right there? And so, and then it has another one coming in here. So I think they're gonna grow and cover the leggy part of this plant. And so I may leave it alone. I'm not sure what this plant is called either. It's one of my older ones, again from Home Depot. So if you know the name of this, let me know. and she's been blooming a lot. I need to cut off these dead blooms so that she's not using up all her energy on that. Absolutely gorgeous. I have another one. Okay. This is a Aglaonema Jubilee. She's new. Look at her. I just think she's so beautiful. She kind of reminds me of a Silver Bay, but she's definitely not. I'm going to show you the Silver Bay in a minute, and you can see the difference in the designs of the leaves. But she is very close to me, looking like a Silver Bay. But this is the Aglaonema Jubilee. She lives in my bedroom. I just repotted her because she was getting so big. She needed more room. And she's adorable. And then, oh my goodness, here is my Aglaonema Silver Bay. As you can see, she has a whole lot more silver in the middle, where that one, the Jubilee, it is more of a green in the middle, and it's definitely not as silvery as this one. This is a beautiful Silver Bay. It is huge. I actually have a bigger one than this. I don't even know if you can even appreciate. I'm trying to back up without hitting plants. I don't know if you can appreciate how beautiful she is. Look at her. Gorgeous. I will put a clip somewhere in here about the other one that I have that is bigger, but this one is catching up very quickly. Okay. Here, I really am trying not to trip over plants. This is my Aglaonema Red Emerald. This is the one that got too top heavy and just snapped on me. It broke my heart. So I do have it staked now. The good thing about it is it does have all of these babies coming in. And so I really think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get a deeper pot and plant this one deeper. And I think I'm gonna start a new plant with these over here, these babies. I'm planning on doing that in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. But she's beautiful. I love this one. This is one of my favorite Aglaonemas. And she was so big and bushy and beautiful before she snapped in half. Half of the plant. I just came in one day and it was just snapped because she got so top heavy. So you have to be really careful with your Aglaonemas, but she is so pretty. She is such a beautiful Aglaonema. Now, what else do I have in here as far as Aglaonemas go? Okay. I have this one. I actually have this plant downstairs because I split it in half, and so I have, oh my goodness, I need to put some more soil in here. I have her staked, but I think I need to restake her. She's kind of leaning over a little too much for me, but this is, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to give my older Aglaonemas some TLC. I need to find, like I said, 4 or 5 deeper pots, and I'm going to take care of her. But look at this one. This one is leaning all the way down. So I'm going to have to restake her. I think this is, I always get the Aglaonema Silver Queen and the Aglaonema Silver King mixed up. Always do. So, as well as the Aglaonema, there's another one I get mixed up. It's the Aglaonema Silver King, the Aglaonema Silver Queen, and I think it's the Aglaonema Tigress. They all look the same to me. Even when I look at the pictures, I'm like, I can't tell the difference, but she's one of those. And look at that. She's absolutely gorgeous as well. I definitely need to work on making her a little bit more sturdy. So, you guys, I think Other than, I have a Aglaonema green compacta downstairs. And that I don't have a smaller version. And I will put a clip in on that one. But other than that, I believe that is all of the Aglaonemas in my collection so far. Every time I go to a plant shop, I'm on the hunt for Aglaonemas because they're just, to me, they come in so many different variety of colors and shapes. They're just, I mean, not shapes, but designs. They come in so many different colors, so many different designs. Even their pedestals, you can have the white pedestals, the pink pedestal, the green pedestals. They just are such a beautiful plant. They're very easy for me anyway. They've been very easy to grow. They're not difficult. They don't need a lot. They don't need a lot of fussing. And so I just love to have them. And so every time I go to the store, I am looking for Aglaonemas. So I'm going to take you downstairs and show you the bigger Aglaonemas that I did not want to try to bring up to my plant room. And then I'm going to come back and close out this video. Okay guys, I am here in my dining room area, and this is my Aglaonema green compacta. She is quite huge, as you can see, and so that is definitely why I wasn't going to try to pick her up. She has been she's acquired mealybugs from the Hoyas that are up there, I believe. And so I've really been struggling to keep her happy and healthy by having to pretty much clean her every week. But yeah, that's my Aglaonema compacta. And then on the other side here is, it's the same Aglaonema that's, well, no, I have a tag in this one. Let me see. I cannot even read that. Let me see. Oh, it says that this is an Aglaonema Juliet. I would have thought that this was a tigress, but it says that this is the Aglaonema Juliet. It looks so similar to the Aglaonema that is upstairs, and she has a new leaf growing. And so this Aglaonema and the green compacta are on either side of my dining room area. And then if we go over here, I told you I had a bigger Aglaonema Golden Madonna, and here she is. And she's a beauty, and she's doing well. And then I have a bigger Aglaonema Cerebay, doing very well over here. These are two of my most oldest Aglaonema. And then if we go this way, this is my front door. Let me turn the light on here. And like I told you, I had a bigger Aglaonema stripe. Here she is. She is huge. She absolutely loves it here. I was concerned about her not getting enough light, but during the summer at least, she gets a lot of light from these 3 windows up here, and then also from the door right here. And so she's been really happy. These are the 2 Aglaonemas that I showed you earlier. I brought them up in my plant room to share with you, so so we're not going to go over those again. But yeah, that is my Aglaonema stripe, and she sits on one side, and then this big ZZ sits on the other side. And I think with that, those are all of my bigger Aglaonemas that I didn't want to pick up and bring into my plant room. Okay, guys, that is all of the aglaonemas that are currently in my collection. I hope you enjoyed me sharing my aglaonemas. I really do enjoy talking about any plant for that matter, but I just really enjoy sharing my aglaonemas. Hopefully I can get back on a schedule where I will upload a video at least once a week. But I think my next video I want to do, as a matter of fact, I know my next video is going to be sharing with you my Hoya collection, because I have acquired quite a few Hoyas, and they are my second favorite genius. They are, for the most part, easygoing, other than the mealybugs infestation that I have with like 4 of my Hoyas that are downstairs. Thankfully, it has not, found its way in my plant room. But other than that, they're very easy going plants. So you guys, in the comment section, make sure you tell me if you know the name of any of these aglaonemas that I showed you that I don't have the proper name. Please let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know what was your favorite aglaonema that I showed you on this evening. And do you have aglaonemas, and how do you what do you think about the care of them? Do you find them easy, or do you find them a little difficult? Do you have any tips for me on how to help them grow, especially the ones that are getting really leggy? Like I said, I think it's because of the lack of lighting. So I've tried to resolve that by having more grow lights around in my plant room and trying to put them in locations where they get enough light. But until next time, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And like I always say, be blessed.